This fan on?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, my own friend. God damn it. Oh, I see what's happening. Hi there, we're Scattershot Gameplay.
Well, no, we gotta start over. I fucked up. That was a bad opening for me.
Hi there, we're Scattershot Gameplay. This is our second video, so we're labeling this 2.5 as we discussed in a previous video. We went to Too Many Games Con in Philadelphia over this past weekend, and we wanted to share some of our pickups that we got. So, why don't you take it off first, Matt?
Well, shouldn't we explain what Too Many Games Con is?
Too Many Games Con is a convention, hence con, and there are just too many games there.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
It was also... Did you say where it was?
It's in Philadelphia. I'm pretty sure I said that.
Alright, well, I'm sorry. I didn't remember you saying that. That's my fault, obviously. Anyways,
Clearly your fault.
so...
100%.
I didn't buy that many games. Honestly, I bought more art, and I bought a shirt, which I'm not wearing. Sadly, it was dirty. He bought a bunch of games, but the first game I bought was a game from my childhood, very dear to me. Anticipation. Now, if you've never played this game, it's basically a Pictionary on the NES.
So what, you played with your brothers a lot?
Yeah, I played with my brothers. It was 4 players on the NES, right? Only 2 controllers. One player would use the D-pad, and the other player would use the button in both controllers, so two players per controller. It was incredibly fun. It got to the point where we would instantaneously know like what everything is. Like the first round would be dots, and then we'd connect the dots, but we get it from just the dots. The second round there'd be less dots, and sometimes we just get it. Sometimes we need exactly one line to get it. And then the third round was nothing, and you had to wait till it started, adding in lines. But even then, it wasn't that hard. It got to the point where it's just like we just needed that one space. And I'm not going to get into the specifics of the game, but yeah, it was basically a Pictionary, and it was first to get to the top of the level, basically.
Right.
Incredibly fun. And I picked it up for $4. It was $5, but I talked the guy down.
I like it.
Yep.
It's good deals right there. All right, well, my first pickup was 2 games because it was at the same booth. He had Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo. The sticker price was $20, and Matt here wanted me to get this game selfishly for himself.
I admit it. That is true.
It's 100% true.
That's like my favorite video game ever.
Bad person. And there was also Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. I've never played this, but I really wanted to. So I asked him, hey, would you do a bundle? So the game, this was $25 and this was $20, so he made a little bit of a deal. He offered me $40, and sounds good. So that's my first video game pickup. What's your next pickup?
Well, the second one, which is, again, I only bought 2 games, Mario Party 3, and this was like a gag thing. Like I bought him Mario Party 2 last year, and I was like, for his birthday, and I was like, I'm going to buy you Mario Party 3 next year, and then the year after I'm going to give him 4, 5, 6, and up to 7. Stop at 7 because 8 was terrible. And so, when it's his birthday, he's going to get it. Probably sooner than that because I really want to play it.
Yeah, this was kind of on him. Oh, I bought this Moogle hat. I really, really like Final Fantasy, which you'll see in a second. But I got this guy. I think it was $25, which may seem like a lot for a dumb hat, but I really like Moogles, and I enjoyed it. So.
Oh yeah, okay. So in that other stack, there's only one not Final Fantasy game.
A lot, yeah.
Oh,
so I'm gonna do a quick one here because okay, so we got Final Fantasy Tactics Greatest Hits Edition. The disc is like it hasn't been resurfaced and it's like in great shape. So I think I got a pretty good deal on this one. And at the same booth, there was also.
That's my fault.
All right, so yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics. And then Final Fantasy Chronicles, which is Final Fantasy IV and Chrono Trigger. I was going to buy Chrono Trigger for the SNES, because I know it's expensive and hard to come by. But I was thinking like, well, this was a lot cheaper, and it came with 4. I love Final Fantasy, so I picked up the Chronicles. And then also at that booth was Final Fantasy Origins. Far too many Final Fantasy games to play within 1 year, I know. But here comes Final Fantasy 1 and 2. Again, the disc was in great shape. It's the original. I prefer the original. It's the greatest hits. What do you think?
For what?
For the PlayStation? Because, like, it's black for the regular PlayStation, but then the greatest hits was, like, that lime green.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about. Oh, I thought you meant like the back of the disc was black,
No,
was green. I was
no.
like, what?
No, it's just, it says greatest hits, and it's green instead of black.
I mean, I think the black looks better.
I do too. What do you guys think? Do you like the black better or the green better? I like the black. I think it looks better.
The one person watching this can leave a comment below.
Yes, please. Let us know what you're thinking. And then...
And not you, Kyle.
And not you, Kyle. Kyle. I have a story about him I'm going to get to in a minute. But anyway, the last Final Fantasy game for the PlayStation, the original PlayStation I got, was Final Fantasy IX. It didn't come with the manual, but it is the original case and discs. It's weird. Like the greatest hits, they were like a silver, not a silver, reflective background, where the originals were white background. Just a little thing to think about. But yeah, and then I'm going to keep going because I got too many games.
Also because I don't have any left. I only bought 2. Remember? We went over this earlier in the video. So you have to keep going to keep the video going.
Okay. So I also got Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus for the PlayStation 2. This and the next couple games I'm going to show was in a box that was all marked 50% off, so it's 50% off $12, so I got this for $6. Then I also got Kingdom Hearts 2. $16 was $8. And the last thing I got was Final Fantasy XII, the Collector's Edition, which comes in the nice tin case. And I feel pretty dumb because if you notice, there's this over here, which I don't know what you think about it at first, but I looked at it, I was like, oh wow, that's really neat artwork. Like, that's really cool that they have this kind of rustic look to it. It's just rust.
It's just rust.
It's just rust.
Oh my god. But you know what? I think it does look cooler with the rust.
It does.
Not the back, but the front looks
The
cooler.
front looks cool, and it's perfect because it doesn't touch any of the letters whatsoever. It's flawless. It's flawless badness.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, that was all of my games from Too Many Games. I've got one more thing to show you. He got me Mario Party 3. I got him this. It's this really neat shadow box of Donkey Kong Country, which is by far his favorite game. He absolutely will not shut up about it.
I mean, because it's just the greatest game in existence.
So,
yeah, I love that. Putting it up tonight when I get home. Oh my god, can't wait.
absolutely. But so that was what we picked up. There were a couple panels we went to that we really enjoyed. One of them, ironically enough, was how to become a YouTuber. So we went to that. We learned a couple of things. We're trying to implement them, see if this goes anywhere, if we make an ass of ourselves or just do any better whatsoever. We went to a couple of comedy panels, so to speak. One of them was how to be a better villain, which, here's my story about Kyle. We were sitting in the back, and he leans over to me and goes, "Hey, you see that guy over there?" Yeah. He says, what he said was, "Doesn't he look like a skinny Matt?" So, Matt.
I'm Matt.
So, I didn't hear that. I heard something else. So, I look over at this person, he goes, "Purple hat sitting by the wall." And I look back and I go, "No, he doesn't." And he goes, "You sure?" I look back, no, what are you talking about? He doesn't look like a skinhead. And then Kyle goes, "I said Matt." He's all indignant. And then, of course, it's silent in the room and we're sitting there snickering like crazy.
I wasn't there for that, sadly. I was, oh crap, I don't know what the damn panel. It was like, it's this new game show that's going to be on YouTube soon, or maybe it's up right now. It was Game the Gamer. It was actually pretty fun. For the life of me, I can't remember who the hosts were, but if you type in Game the Gamer, you'll probably find it. It was actually really fun to watch. And I mean, if you like competition in games, you'll probably enjoy it. So I would give it a look.
Come here, Socks. Show the world your beautiful face, not your beautiful ass. Turn around. Turn around, Kate.
Probably give some context to why I keep looking down and
Yeah, this is
petting something.
This is Socks. He's my kitty. I found him at work. He was alone and cold, and now he likes to sit on people's laps. So, anyway, that's Socks. And that was our weekend at Too Many Games. So let us know if you've got any, if you went to Too Many Games, and if you've got any stories about it, or any recent pickups you guys got. So that's been Scattershot Gameplay. This is a video 2.5, and we're going to start working on 3.5. Catch y'all later.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes.
You don't have to, but
You really should. Just wanted to add another thing. When we were at Too Many Games, we ran into a really cool dude, one of the panels. He was hosting the panel, actually. He had a Knuckles from Sonic, like, knit cap type of thing. So, and he was really cool the entire time. And after the panel, I went up to him, and I go up to him, and I'm like, hey, I just gotta know. And he looked like really worried, like I was mad at him or something. I go, I gotta know. Do you know the way? And he, I know the way. I spit on you. You're the fake queen. I know the way. So and we ran into him a couple more times, like when we were just walking around the con. Really cool dude. His name's Mark. He goes by McNuts, McKnuxxx. He's on Facebook and or on YouTube and Twitch. Really cool
Twitch
dude.
is only 1x.
His Twitch is only 1x, but his YouTube is 3x's. Weird. Anyway, really cool dude. You should check him out. I hope we see him again. He's going to be at another convention, J1 Con, I believe. I'm going to have to check it out again because I don't have the card on me. I left it in my car. But we're going to try and go to that too. Anyway, yeah, check him out. Really cool dude. Really glad we got to meet you. Hope you had a great time. Hope we can see you again soon.
Links in the description below.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, we adding stuff?
So,
Shit, we're getting good. Alright.
okay, so another panel that we were at was a voice acting panel. And you could volunteer to go up, and they would give you a card. They had 4 people up there, and they give you a card, and each person read it in their best accent, or best, interpretation of it. And so I was like, oh, you know what, this will be fun. So I put my name down. I went up. I was terrible. I mean, the first person started talking, I was like, phew, I'm going to embarrass myself so bad.
Well, look at here. You actually pulled it off. But you maybe was the best. For that, you ain't seen all yet. What a quick little day.
And I did. I was terrible. But then at the very end of it, after everyone went and they crowned the champion, they go, oh, does anyone else want to try? So our friend Kyle, he's sitting next to me, and he said, well, raise your hand if you want to come up. So I just grab his hand and I push it up into the air. And wasn't fighting me. He was going with it, I guess, because he thought there's no chance he was going to get called. Of course, he got called. So he's up there, and they gave him the line. I forget exactly what it was, but it was Robotnik.
Oh, yes! It's just so happens predicted. His strength increases every time I beat him at Chaos Emerald. With all Emerald in him, he'll be invincible and work for me. Together, we'll destroy Satan Square. And on its ruins, I'll build Robotnik Land, the ultimate city, where I will rule it all.
Alright, Kyle.
I guess. It's just as the stone tablet predicted. His strength increases every time I feed him an emerald crystal. With all 7 emeralds in him. He'll be invincible and work for me! Together we'll destroy the station square and on its ruins. I'll build Robotnik Land, the ultimate city where I will rule it all!
And it had something to do with the Chaos Emeralds. So he goes up there and he's reading the line.
Don't bother. I'm going to put both the actual game footage and his footage up.
Yeah?
So, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, just watch the video.
Alright. Peace. 2.0.
2.0. 2.5.
2.5.